Hi guys, and welcome back to Sexy Time with Stalin. I'm joined with Mike.
Das Vidanya.
We're gonna start. Apparently it didn't save our progress.
You probably wonder who I am. Let me explain. An ordinary guy who was studying to be a historian.
Got a human
That's
hand
not a
over
big
there?
deal these
Probably.
days. Higher education means nothing in this country. It is almost impossible to find a job, and all those employed are still very poor. Public organizations get shut down, incessant staff reductions, write-offs, and poverty. On the other hand, oligarchs and their friends hold power with an iron grip. In their personal interests, they switched everything to private rails. The
Look to
country
the
was
left
divided
and
so
look on the table and tell me what you see.
Despite having a diploma
Right
with
there.
honor
What the
and a
fuck?
completed dissertation
On-
paper,
on the chair.
I had to become
Yep.
See it?
a stash man.
I'm not saying a word.
Pick of cocaine.
A stash man works hard, but can earn good money. In this damned world, money decides everything. You just cannot survive without it. Still, existential despair, ethical hopelessness, and inner decay are killing me. I wish the world were different. At least a little.
I'm extremely confused because that's a flat screen monitor.
I studied to be a
This
historian
is like modern
in
day.
order to devote more time to researching great revolutionaries and anarchists of the past, as well as in the hope of finding out how we can change the world today. All in vain. There are only few people like me now. We are too scanty to change anything. But maybe I got lucky this time.
Well, they had to double down on that, huh?
This is Semyon Mikhailovich, my neighbor and an inveterate alcoholic. When drunk, he talks all sorts of nonsense about the time machine and pretends to be a great physicist who studied in Germany. At least I thought it was nonsense,
He doesn't sound German though.
until I put his wife on my cock one day. Natalia Ivanova, an elderly woman, used to seek solace, and believe me, she did find it. Just imagine, her husband drinks and beats her, and there is a young and always sexually hungry guy next door. That is me. It's a sin not to take advantage. I remember very well how her small,
Where's Stalin?
old womanish eyes spotted me right away. I could understand this because I did not take my eyes off her too. Yes, I love MILFs. Why not? Who is sinless? Long story short, when my cock visited her rotten truffle for the nth time, and we had hot sex at her place, I noticed a solid file lying on a bedside table, and of course I snatched it, hoping it contained their retirement savings. After a couple of squirts, I returned home and opened the ill-fated package. If I say I was fucking shocked, that wouldn't be the exact word. I almost shit on myself of sincere and inhuman surprise. Instead of the expected retirement money, I discovered some documents showing that Semyon was not only an alcoholic, boomer, and cuckold,
What?
but also a recognized scientist working at Solkovo.
I'm sorry. Well, what's
I
happening?
don't know anymore. I think we found the shitpost.
My skills of a stash man and old
Did
women
we start
fucker
with the prologue,
helped
or
me
did
to
we
find
start with
rubbish
the actual
spots and a
game?
loophole.
Don't even know anymore.
I am going to
Maybe
use
we
to
didn't start the
penetrate
prologue
into a
before it
secret lab
glitched out.
established in a Sokolov basement. It was difficult, but I managed to get this secret object. Poor Semyon Mikhailovich. Apparently he found out
You
about
sure
his
this is
wife's
sex with
betrayal.
Stalin?
Now that
It
does
says
not
sex
matter,
with
though,
Stalin.
because I will change this country along with the whole world.
Alright, we got an alien spaceship.
The coordinates and time are defined. It's time to set off.
Do Do we still have the cocaine in our... There's our
Hopefully,
dick.
I did not make the wrong choice.
But why Stalin?
Staying in Lenin's shadow, Stalin skillfully installed his allies on every level of the party apparatus.
This is the prologue, because you're the guy at the beginning, the time traveler.
Flawlessly playing his role in front of friends and foes alike. Even after Lenin's death in 1924, he continued to lurk in the shadows, pitting his rivals Trotsky, Kamenev, and Zinoviev, the primary pretenders to the communist throne, against each other. Stalin initiated the so-called Lenin's draft, the mass recruitment of working-class people into the Russian Communist Party. This transition from the party of elites to the party of workers had a profound effect, severely limiting the influence of Stalin's rivals, and this allowed Stalin to start his quest for supremacy. Stalin didn't bend, but not everyone could see this. He was always unflinchingly pragmatic and efficiently cruel. When leading the country, Joseph did not allow for a shade of insubordination with public and hidden purges, stamping out discontent before it could spread.
What the fuck?
I mean...
Speaking of communism, I just saw something on the news feed that's pretty fucked up. The Chinese just threatened to nuke Japan.
Are you serious?
It's literally a Fox News. Hang on a second. I'm gonna click.
One edit later. Hi guys. So we're gonna be restarting some of it. We're gonna get back to where we left off.
Lenin, and how is it going in there? Is everything being stolen in Russia because there are no
I
executions?
couldn't have skipped things. Oh well, I've committed to this.
Comrade Stalin, why did you kill so many people?
When I look at your nasty face, I realize that I should have killed some more.
He doesn't like us.
Joseph Vissarionovich, you are a monster.
And you are an enemy of the people. Shoot him!
Comrade Stalin, your 5-year plans are bullshit.
And what is it like in your time? No deadlines and no movement. Maybe you can get a flood there for free?
Comrade Stalin, why are you sending people to Siberia?
Because the fuck Siberia?
I'm just developing domestic tourism.
Why was one born Joseph Stalin? Why does he need to build gulag and piss in my fists for
I don't
good
think
luck?
that's how you spell gulag.
I think that is actually how you spell gulag.
Give me your fist, comrade.
I don't like this.
Joseph Vissarionovich, why is there such a need to study the history of the Communist Party?
You're not a Soviet student, but a spy if you ask questions like this. Shoot him!
Comrade Stalin, if there's no sex permitted in the country, how do you expect to have children?
There is no sex, comrade. But we will fuck you in the ass if you don't stop asking such questions.
Comrade Stalin, I came from the future to stop your
I don't know
terror.
what happened to our original save. I'm gonna see if I can actually get it. Nope. Okay.
So you're plotting against Comrade Stalin. I can smell the reek of the West. Shoot him!
Comrade Stalin, why did you kill so many people?
I didn't know anything about the camps, executions, and what else did I sign?
I feel like that one's actually true. He just stopped giving a shit after he started signing things.
Probably. Comrade Stalin, why is a Georgian ruling the Russian people?
Listen, dear. Let me cook my original kebab for you.
Joseph Vissarionovic, aren't you tired of signing so many death sentences?
I think these are just asking him questions.
A real Georgian man must know not only how to sing, but also how to make a nice
He
kebab.
likes his kebabs. Hold on, we're going back to the main menu. God, I hope I remember to censor those. So it won't take us past the prologue?
Is this a
No,
demo?
this is the full game. It's just acting weird. Let's try a new game.
I wonder how many people should be executed before Beria is accused of being a butcher. And at what point do we finally execute him because of it? He has too much influence now. And these thoughts stink like damn rotten capitalism. Lenin would have turned over in his grave 3 times.
Is this how it started last time?
I think it was because I remember that blurriness on the
Alright, so we
screen.
might be able to just fast forward.
Fucking fuck. NKVD. There's a spy. Shoot
Alright, let's
him.
skip over this because I kind of remember where we left off.
So,
I do
that's
remember that
nothing.
part. I remember him screaming that.
What? You know,
This has no
cows.
save, which
Actually,
annoys
wrong.
me.
Okay.
Or it has a
Oh,
weird
sure.
save system.
It doesn't.
But
I was gonna say it doesn't have
before
save
camera
function.
time, Tyler,
Okay,
please, bend over.
we're gonna do that again.
Okay, you just saved. Did you just shit in his face?
Yes.
You know, comrade traveler, I received some interesting material.
Yeah, we got through all that.
But at the same time, I sometimes think that communism is desirable. But
Yeah, okay,
almost
that's the one we had
there
picked.
are some...
Magic.
Exactly.
You believe
Wait.
in magic?
Apparently, communist magic.
He's alive.
Okay, yep, because he was talking about his...
No, they... What?
I didn't mean to click that. Okay. Go on, comrade. Anime.
Me. Me.
Oh shit, I forgot I was muted.
We're teaching Stalin about anime.
Oh, that's
His
a bad
face
thing.
is... it's perfect.
Yup. Anime is a kind of cartoon that has been already created in Japan, but it is still in the early stages of its development. It looks like an ordinary cartoon, like the Soviet Fedya Zaitsev.
Does it have any specific features? Maybe I should take notes. Is it worth developing in our country?
I want to see Russian anime that's not from Akabar.
I can't say that there's anything really specific right now, though anime will develop into a separate kind of animation. There will be dozens of genres. People will enjoy the battles of robots, androids,
With
mages, and
giant
wizards.
titties.
I see your words have kind of uncertainty.
Anime will take on various forms, including fairy tales, fantastic adventures, new worlds and utopias, good old pornography, comedies, dramas, thrillers. Everything will be reflected through this type of cartoon. Everyone will find this or his own anime genre.
You sound like you're talking about a virus that has clung to mankind and won't let him
A
go.
Vyas.
You know, you might be right about that. Although I have a better analogy.
Go on.
Anime is like a drug, and it is probably used as a drug, but no one knows by whom and what for.
I mean, it's more expensive than a drug if you think about it.
And will
In the long
anime
run.
become a large-scale sensation.
You have no idea what a huge impact it will have on the culture of many countries. Nya, Kawaii, Senpai, Oi, Itadakemasu, San, Kun, Chan, Sekai, Imoto, Tamadachi, Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. I know what the last one is, and I hate myself for that.
I can see why Vash sent this.
Enough.
Fuck you, Mario.
Stop it. You'll give me a heart attack.
Joseph is nearly having a stroke. Ladies and gentlemen, anime can give communists a stroke.
You know, I have watched a lot of anime of all different types, and I can easily create something in its style. If you provide me with your best artists and animators, I will be able to replicate the most successful anime series of all time, like those of One Piece, Death Note, Gintama, One Punch Man, and others. We will overtake Japan and get the copyrights for anime and hentai, of course.
The dev's a weeb.
Just a bit.
What is hentai?
Oh my god, I knew that was going to come
Can I
next.
do this one?
Be my guest.
It doesn't matter. Are you in? Believe. Oh, fuck you. You can have it back. I just wanted to be able to read what hentai is to Stalin.
It doesn't matter. Are you in? Believe me, it is worth doing. We will capture people's minds with anime and the Japanese chanson. It is very important.
Is that why he was dressed like Sailor Moon in the picture?
God, I hope not.
If you're that confident, so be it. Go ahead.
There's something else.
What?
I think we need a pop idol who could be the symbol of anime. I think you could become that idol.
Thank you, Vash, for all the bounties that you're going to make Mike read.
Oh, I don't really know if I'm into
I'm
this.
with Stalin on this. I don't think I want to see him as a pop idol.
That's what you're saying now, but as soon as you experience an anime, one that will create, one that we will create, based on my knowledge, you will change your attitude. Maybe Sailor Moon should be the
Please, God, let us
first.
have a choice.
Yep, that's
If
the
it
reason.
serves the motherland, I will be the first anime leader.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's still better than Hitler.
One 10,000 repressions later. Oh dear Jesus.
私は刑務所に人を入れて私は偉大的協力
Just
で
hanging
す
out.
国の刑務所で寒い国でマッサージが悪いマッサージをしたの私はゲルを持っています国の貝を食べたのシェフを殺すあんたは捨てあんたは犯さ寒い国で
Are we canceling anime now?
Stalin never changed. Only Papadanin could render any significant impact, and as a result, Stalin began to highly evaluate anime and its grand impact on the psyche of people. At first, I thought that this anime is nothing but degradation. Under the careful guidance of the time traveler, the Soviet animators managed to create the first Soviet anime. It was based on the ideas of communism, patriotism, and Sailor Moon. I was the director of the picture, by the way. A huge fan base appeared over time. Anime was broadcast 24/7 on the main channels. Manga and doujinshi were sold almost everywhere. The anime culture had captured the collective consciousness of the Soviet people as quickly as a virus. An influx of new anime genres was created based on the repression. Repress seinen, repress shoujo, repress shonen, executionai, and many more. All these ideas are mine. I give you a word. Stalin controlled the people through anime and rapidly led the country to phenomenal results. I even became an idol. However, over time there were increasing levels of insanity due to anime. An awful lot of people were losing their minds and identity as a result of the active anime propaganda and repressions. And people really degrade. A little bit. They wanted to believe that they were those anime characters. Young dumbasses. They were trying to escape from the cruel reality of life. Suicide rates soared. Some people began jumping from the roofs in an attempt to fly, while others committed mass murders like they do in anime. The phenomenal success of the USSR came to an abrupt end because of this madness. In the end, Stalin and the time traveler were killed by their bodyguards, and their flesh and blood were used to summon an imaginary demon lord. It was hopeless. Anime destroyed the Soviet land. Anime is evil. Don't forget this.
What the?
Good
Okay.
ending?
I mean, I guess any ending where the Communist
What the
Party
fuck was
collapses
that?
is a good ending. That was Stalin in like a silhouette of him in like a sailor costume.
Do we earn anything? What, are you telling us making him a papa?
Dear Jesus.
Why is his dick
And you can
hanging
still
out?
see his- Because he's not wearing underwear.
Someone had to mold
He's
that.
just wearing a mini skirt. Yeah. No, somebody had to skin
Oh
that
my
thing with that
God.
costume. That's all. Alright, so that's the path that we took. And we got to anime.
Do we want to do another path?
So apparently there's... Do you want to pause?